to do this. But now here's the thing. For whom did Jesus come to do all of these things? This is very important. Who has Jesus come to save? That's very important. Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. Look at the verses again. This time I want to focus on the description of the people that Jesus came to save. This is amazing. It says here that he came for those, number one, who are what? Starts with a P. They're what? They're poor. This doesn't just mean economically poor, but this includes people who are spiritually poor. People who understand that they are spiritually bankrupt before God. This is people who understand that sin has incurred such a high debt to God that they are unable to pay off that debt by their works before God. And therefore, they recognize that they are spiritually poor before God. Jesus also came for those who are brokenhearted. People who have been shattered and smashed by the things that have happened to them, by the sin in their own lives, by what this world has done to them. That's who Jesus came to save. People who have been crushed under the weight of their own sin and under the burden of what this world demands of us. He also came for those who are called captives and prisoners. It's very important for us to understand that when we read the Old Testament, that we don't just jump to the New Testament, because when these things were written in the Old Testament, they meant something to the people that were reading it. So he's talking to the nation of Israel, who had been conquered by the Assyrians already by this point, who were about to be conquered by the Babylonians and sent into exile. They would be captives. They would be prisoners to this foreign power living in a foreign world. So it's not just speaking to us, but it's also speaking to them. But speaking through them to us. So how are we analyzing? Look at yourself in the mirror. What are the things that are holding you captive today? What are the things that are holding you as a prisoner today? What sin is there that is holding you captive and keeping you from experiencing the freedom that Christ came to bring? Look at what else it says. That he came for those who mourn, for those who grieve. This is what the pain that we feel on the inside because of what's happened to us on the outside. Those who are grieving, those who are mourning, this is whom Jesus came to save. And a great way to summarize everything that Jesus just finished saying is, for all those who are under a spirit of despair, as you look at the weight of your sin, as you look at what this world has done to you, if you recognize that you are under a spirit of despair, Jesus came for you. It says there, which one identifies you? Which one is it?